say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, that is one of your own right here from Farmington. That's Morgan Baumbach up there performing for you with the national anthem. We'd like to thank him. At this time, we are going to line up the youth and bring them around. All right. All right. Entering the lineup. Let's make some noise as they come on in. Number 23 out of Maiden Rock. Let's hear it for Connor Ogden. In the 15X car, Tristan Ogden, also from Maiden Rock. Hailing out of Cannon Falls, Minnesota, number 5B, Jaden Baird. In the number 13T, Toby Adams from Clayton. In the number 19, right here out of Farmington, let's give it up for Chloe Vaught. In the 51T Junior from Hastings, let's give it up for Bugs Tix. In the number 0X, out of Casson, Minnesota, let's hear it for Baker Twos. In the K09 from Kenyon, put those hands together and make some noise for Lacey Kazenbach. And finishing up our lineup on the way in from Faribault, Minnesota, in the K26 car, let's hear it for Carson Kazenbach. Now he's shaking it. All right, everybody. First night.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dakota County Fair. Tonight, we're going to see a demolition derby. Tonight, we are going to start with the Youth Compact, 11 cars in this field. Actually 10. It looks like one of them was not able to start. They were talking that they had the car come in, started at home, did not start here, but we're going to start this off with a pretty good sized field of cars as they start with the countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag, driver's lead.
Cars looking for their first hit. If you've never seen a demolition derby before, the object of the game is to disable the other cars and try to be the last car standing. Some of the big targets, front end, you take out a radiator or take out front or rear wheels. It was a big hit early by the X27. And you can see quite a few cars getting hung up on the back of the wall. Ooh, big hit again also by the number 13. Oh, another hit by the OX. The OX is actually Baker Tews. He's out of Kansas. And he is 9 years old. Oh, another hit. Oh, red flag here. Red flag's out. That means there's danger somewhere out on the track. I'm guessing that the car is stuck up on the pavement. It looks like they're attending to the X. That would be, looks like the X39. Lacey out of Kenyon, Minnesota. Oh, yep, so that was for a door hit. You can see in her car, she has a passenger with her. That's the only car with a passenger here. Looks like they're going to be driving potentially this car off. As the crowd gives an applause. So we're down to 9 left. Not completely sure what that. Why she is stepping off. You can see some of the cars, especially the one up on the bankment. He's hopefully gonna try to get a few more hits to knock it down, to get off the bankment. As we're just started the youth class here at the Dakota County Fair.
All right, well,
Great crowd on hand tonight. They sold out crowd tonight and already sold out for Friday, Saturday. Great turnout yesterday as well for the for the rodeo, which you were able to see here on Burnsville TV. Cars are getting going again here. You can see that green and gray still stuck up on the ledge, trying to power off. If he gets a few bumps, maybe he'll get off here. 19 turns around, looking for a hit, misses the 23, sideswipes the 77. Here comes that 23 and a rear end to the 34. That X26 able to get off the embankment all by himself. Looks like he might be out for some revenge. That 23 is pretty fast out here. With the drought conditions we've seen, they've tried to wet down this track, but did not stay wet very long. And that just means more speed for some of these collisions. Big hit here, 13T into the number 5. Big collision and another collision for the 26. And a few other hits. Looks like it could be a blown radiator on the 13. Throwing some steam out of the front end of that. And a light head-on collision with the number 0. Once again, that 0, 10-year-old. They're looking here. The 23 car stuck up on the embankment was able to get off. All 9 cars are still going. Oh, excuse me, 8 cars. Looks like a broken stick now on the red and black machine in the back. 8 cars left here. Ooh, head-on collision with the number 5 and number 0. And another big hit off to the side here, 51 and 13. A buckled hood on the 13, but he on the 5 continues to push the 13. Big collision, middle of the track. X26, and it looks like the number 5, and that definitely broke a wheel off the front of that machine as he continues to fire it off as he starts reaching for that stick. Still have 8 cars left. It's not been able to so far. The 5 gives a shot in the back of the 23. And it looks like the X26 might be stuck now. We were seeing him steam pretty good. Looks like the car might have overheated. That 32 car still staying strong out there. And a passenger door hit from the X26. Carson in the X26 out of Faribault. Right in the side of 23. See some of these cars slowing down now. We still have 8 cars still in it with sticks still alive. That 99 has not moved for a few minutes. I don't think he's going to get that moving, so cars are trying to avoid him right now. That 23 still seems to be one of the fastest cars out here and has been staying strong. All 4 wheels still up on his vehicle. And oh, big hit right in the front. Definitely a broken axle on the 23. The 76 continues to keep going. I think it's 76 Racing Fuels is his sponsor on the side of the car. It actually looks to be the number 23 car. But yeah, that 23, you can see he's trying to steer in there, and he has 0 steering whatsoever. Gets another hit, and his wheel doesn't move, which tells you that front axle is not connected to his car anymore. Door hit really strong by the number 26 into the side of the 5. This 37 is one of the only cars, it looks like, with all 4 wheels up. And staying strong. 23 breaks his stick. 11 breaks her stick. As the 5's coming around, looking for potentially head-on collision by the 13. Watching out here, 37's gonna have a part of it, and right to the rear door. Oh, and right in the dirt goes the X26. Was looking for that contact. 26 was able to sneak by just in time. 4 cars left out here right now. All of them have quite a bit of damage, but they're all still running fairly well. Looks like might get a few cars stuck together, as that 26 might have officially died. We saw his radiator explode early in the competition, and some other final big hits. Looks like he might be grounded into the barrier towards the back. Number 37 coming around. Still all 4 tires up on that machine. You can definitely tell that that rear axle is definitely broken in the center, as the wheels look like they have some pretty strong camber, just slanted. Looks like we got about 3 cars left here. Looks like that 26 in the back will retire as he continues to try to get off the embankment. That doesn't look like it's going to be possible. We're going to come down to the number 37, 13, and 5, actually. In the back, 26X, after being stuck on the embankment again, comes off, and a quick hit by that 37. Five looks to be stuck here a little bit, trying the reverse. Looks like all 4 tires still up on that vehicle. Just not having very strong drive in the front. Slow, a little bit of contact there with the 13 and the 5. That 37, it looks like the rear axle has finally completely broke now. That 37's and the 26 looks to both be stuck. That 13 is still going pretty strong. That 5 is kind of stuck into place. I have a feeling that potentially four-wheel drive or forward drive is not working for the number 5. In that 5B is Jaden out of Cannon Falls. Looks like he's trying to do reverse, and you can definitely smell that smoke from up here. Not sure. The 13 doesn't look to be trying to move. I believe the 13 got the last hit, so if the 5 cannot get moving, that 13 will be the winner.
Fourth place is going to go to K26, Carson Kazenbach.
And the 26 on the far side. Oh, she ended up backing up, but broke the stick last second. Looks like ran out of time down there. And the 13 now restarts the car. Gonna turn around. Oh, and the 13 dies. Oh, nope, it's still going. And trying to get that last hit. 13's right now the leader. The way that they award this, and it looks like 13 will be the winner. 13, Toby Adams out of Clayton, Minnesota, gonna pick up on the youth class. So great competition by all of these drivers. You can see how small some of these drivers are. I was talking with some of them. Some of them are only 9, 10, 11 years old in this youth class. Climbing from the cars, giving handshakes, and that's going to be a pretty nice prize for that kid. So we're going to see some of these cars. If some of them can get repaired, we'll see them again back in the mid-size class.
Toby, my man.
As we send it down for a quick interview.
I've seen you cruising around here plenty of times before.
You've been watching Derby your whole life. Was this your first year running?
No,
How many derbies have you ran so far?
3.
Is this the first one you've won?
Nope.
It isn't going to be the last either, is it?
Nope.
All right, I tell you what. Let's get a couple more words out of you. Let's start with, who do you want to thank?
My uncle and my dad.
I tell you what, they had to help you a lot. You think you're going to be good enough to come back and run another one with that same car?
It depends if it starts good.
Well, I tell you what, Toby, you ran so good, buddy. I'm so proud of you out there banging. Actually, the guy you took out in the end's my son, and I was rooting for you because you put a heck of a hit on him, man. But I tell you what, you guys did great. You guys keep it going for these guys. This was entertaining. I love this stuff, watching these young guys get out there. Way to go, my man. And hopefully we'll see them right back out here soon. Get another one running out here at the Dakota County Fair. We're going to spin a little bit of music. You guys get something to eat, get something to drink, get right back to your seats, because we're going to keep the action moving as fast as we can.
The trophies going out to the participants. Some big hits out there in the youth class. Well, it's going to take a few minutes for them to clear out. I think we have the limo class next. They have 2 or 3 limos out here. Something new. So we're going to take a quick break here on Burnsville TV.
I just inquired on Facebook just about what's the deal over here. Has anybody done anything? A number of people commented, hey, I'd be down for going out and maintaining it and getting it up and running again.
We had extra material on site from a prior project, and we allowed them to use that material to help rebuild the jumps.
basically got all the information and the go-ahead to start moving dirt. I went on to the Minnesota RC Addicts group on Facebook asking for volunteers, and we actually got a decent amount of people to get all of this dirt moved.
What you see here today is what they've created on their own with supervision from park staff.
I hope that this kind of opens the door for some other cities to add facilities like this.
I really want people to come on out and enjoy it. We've got obstacles that are specifically built for kids of all ages, so it's not just for experienced riders. It's really here for the little kids as well, and that's really what's most exciting to me when I come out and I see a bunch of little kids giving it a try for the first time.
And now everybody to the dance floor. Everybody to the dance floor. And now everybody to the dance floor.
Why can't we give love now? Jenny Case. Jenny Case.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Dakota County Fair Demolition Derby. Here are some highlights from the very first round and the youth competition. A lot of these drivers are just some of these young girls and boys, just 9, 10, 11 years old, and they put on quite a show. As you can see, some strong hits early, started with 11 cars, all the way down to 1 left here. Well, we're going to be joining back here in the action as we get ready for a countdown. 2 limousines. I've been to many different demolition derbies. Never seen limousine demolition derby before. So you can see we have the number 25, Tanner, out of Gillsville, Minnesota. And we have the 26C, which looks like he has a bunch of welded items all over his car. Actually, I think that's the satellite dish from the BC TV truck. I'm not even sure what to expect for a demolition derby like this with a limousine. They are both drivers in the that 26 car are steering. So he's already losing parts. As now the 26 trying to turn it around. That looks like an early broken axle on the front. That front is not steering whatsoever. As he continues to lose parts. The combination of the 18 and the 5 are going to be a hit in the back by the 26. You'll be able to see that wheel wobbling in the back. And with these vehicles being as strong as they are, and gets it ready for reverse as the 25's already doing it. Big hit. What a sledgehammer hit in the back end of that 26 car. At 20. Oh, another hit to the rear passenger door from the front end of the crowd.
Go!
As the 26 gets started again, here comes another big hit. What a hit. Was stuck under his axle, now just dragging loose. He's kind of 25's trying to drive forward. As that 20 now, let's see if it lowers him back down, and it does. You can see all the tires still up on the vehicle. Limousine. Looks like it's gonna be staying pretty strong so far. For the number 25, that 26 on that one. It's going to take a little bit for us to the cars. Looks like a full torso right there.
Have anything here? So this is the second year that we've had it. Right on. Well, I tell you what, it was fun watching you guys. It was like doing an awesome job. I tell you what, that was a great time.
Please stay tuned.
It's where they're off to next that makes their dedication and commitment worth it. Demolition Derby, it's a way of life.
To get that car onto that track, I was able to come in here and start promoting it and offering some change.
Now, people come from all over to participate.
People driving from Indiana.
But rather, people coming together.
Damage is.
And wherever you see a flower, a bird, a beautiful tree.
In that small cafe, the park across the way. And when the night is blue, I'll be looking at the moon. And I'll be seeing you. I'll be looking at the moon. And I'll be seeing you. I'll be
2 different aquadomes. We were able to add additional jets that come on at a different time based on the system that they're set up on. I had a chance to talk to a lot of folks who have come out for the
yearning for one more exciting family outing. You're not alone. Fortunately, there's help. Burnsville has just the right medicine. Yes, it's the Burnsville Fire Muster, a great prescription for curing the end of the summer blahs. Burnsville's Fire Muster includes many treatment options, such as the community and fire truck parade, live music, carnival, and kids games, the Heart of the City race, and so much more.
Don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Listen, you're my friend.
I noticed you haven't really been yourself recently.
Yeah, I feel like something's up.
How are you?
Are you okay?
Is there anything you want to talk about?
I just want to know how you're feeling.
And listen, even if you don't know what to say, I'm here to talk.
No matter what you're going through,
I just want you to know I'm here.
I've got your back.
when you want to talk, I'm here.
And now everybody to the dance floor. Everybody to the
Everyone, welcome back to the Dakota County Fair. We just saw the limousine Demolition Derby. You can see some of the big hits, but that 25 had no match for that 26 car with all of the features and extra welded on parts. There's that satellite dish flying off the back end of it. That 25 ended up breaking the rear axle of the 26, and that was game over for that 76 out of Dakota County's own Hastings, Minnesota. That 91 looks brand new. Maybe not brand new, but pretty clean compared to these other two. It looks like they've been in some demolition derbies before. The bolts and chains, kind of a breakdown of this class. It's an 80s car, obviously. They can have a few extra welds, few extra chains, few extra bolts to hold on to body parts, some of the bumpers. Oh, looks like we're gonna add even another fourth car to this one. The 14B. We're gonna have a pretty good field for this one in the stands. Beautiful crowd tonight, sold out crowd tonight. Already sold out for Friday and Saturday as well. As they get ready, fans counting them down. '91 backs up quickly. Ooh, first early hit by the KO9 to the 91. Oh, big hit early to the front end of that KO9. You can see these cars chain and bolted. They're going to hold up a little bit stronger. Their best bet's going to be trying to take out some of these wheels, some of these axles, maybe a front end. Can break that radiator, overheat the car. As that KO9 door swipes the 911 once again. Looks like that 76 just has no drive. His car's on, he's revving it, but those wheels are not moving on that machine. KO9 just misses the 911. There's a little tap from the 911 to the back of the KO9 and swipes back into the 14. Ooh, big hit now from the KO9 to the back end of the 14 and then back into the number 911. You can definitely tell early the strategy of the 911 as both cars are trying to push him up against the embankment. He's staying off. Dirt's flying. So you can see on the 76, that entire drive shaft is out of it. So you can see he's revving, but that car is not going to go anywhere. I don't think he sees that drive shaft out of the car. You can see there's a rear spring, it looks like, also out of that car. So he's going to continue revving, but that thing is not going to go anywhere. So 3 cars left, 14. Gives a little hit to the 911. I'm trying to be able to tell what kind of car that 911 is. It looks like either an Oldsmobile or a Cadillac. Those are some pretty strong cars, pretty strong bumpers on the front of those things. You can see that front bumper is not even dented yet. At 76, breaks her stick. Oh, head-on collision nearly with the KO9 and the 14. You can see that 911's being pretty gentle with the front end. Radiator exposed there. Oh, way up on the embankment by the 14 as he's driving hard. Oh, strong hit right in the passenger side rear tire. That did not harm that car. As he's going to return the favor, driver's side rear door. As the cars continue to go, the KO9 looks to be stalled out on the track. Some dirt flying up from the 911, but it looks like both of them, they are playing hide and seek there. You can see some of the fluid or coolant flying out of the KO9. Still trying to start that machine, but all eyes are on these two. That's going to be a strong hit by the 911. 911's going to try to push him up on the dirt. Going to try to push him over. That 14's going to get stuck up there. Red flag from the 14. Let's see a replay here. Pushes him right up over the dirt.
Takes it, go, and it's over.
Second place is going to 14.
So it looks like that might be the end of it. Out of 911 is going to win this one. And that beautiful car. Like I said, I think that's a Cadillac. My first car was an 82 Cadillac. Brings back memories. Those vehicles are pretty strong right here. That 14 ended up waving off for the finish. Being that far up, could have been a fuel leak or something like that. You could see a fighter fires nearby looking at the vehicle, but that'll be the end of the 80s bolt and chain. As we have our interviewer running over to talk with that driver. Handshakes all around, and we'll send it right down to the track.
I would have rather been in one of the little cars. They were making tracks and giving you a good run, but you finally had to show them what the V8 will do on the wall I seen. I tell you what, Nate, give me who you want to thank to start.
NLR.
Perfect. I tell you what, how many years have you been doing this, Nate?
26 or 7.
All right, now my big question, is the kid coming out this weekend or not? I think he was 3-time reigning champion. He's coming Saturday. Derek Steele, last time he ran here, all 3 nights, took all 3, swept them. So you gonna run on with them on Saturday and gonna be a father-son? No? You guys fight enough at home or what? All right. I tell you what, everybody, throw your hands together for Nate Steele over here doing an awesome job. Buddy, he's glad to see you. There's plenty of car there left. I want to see that thing back on a track real soon, my man.
And that is going to be it for the 80s Bolt and Chain. We still got 2 more classes yet tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here with more Dakota County Fair Demolition Derby action.
Jenny Case.
And now everybody to the dance floor. Everybody to the dance floor.
Today is Back to the 80s 2021. This is our 4th year hosting this event. We're basically celebrating everything 80s. We got cars, we got entertainment, music, food. Out here at Buck Hill, it's a beautiful day. Yeah, I'm a Firo guy at heart, that's what I bring out. But there's amazing stuff. There's a Lamborghini down here it's a replica, but it's beautiful. There's military trucks. There's a huge, as you can see, I like my Miami Vice. I got my Scarab boat over here with a hauler. It's beautiful and just over the top 80s. We love it. If you want to just have a good time, we're pretty low key. We like to have fun. We like to see people. We like to chat. You know, anybody that's got that common interest, we want to see you and just celebrate that. It's a good time.
Today, with my co-chair Karen Peterson, we're out here just raising money for 4 great organizations: Eagan Rotary Foundation, the Open Door Pantry, the Eagan YMCA, and 360 Communities. So we specifically chose these groups because in unique ways, they've been affected by the pandemic. We just said, what are some organizations in the local community taking care of people in the local community that are going to need some of our help?
Welcome back here to the Dakota County Fair. We just saw the 80s bolt and chain class for cars. Some big hits. We saw the 911 use some strategy on this one, primarily getting most of his hits from the rear end, which ended up holding up a broken axle quickly on that drive shaft. And at the very end, the 911 pushing that 14 over the berm. That was the end of that one. As you can see, a beautiful crowd out here tonight. Sold out here at the Dakota County Fair. This is night 2 of grandstand events. Last night, we had our the Dakota County Fair Rodeo. You can watch that back on burnsville.tv. You can see a great amount of cars out here. And this is just the start of Demolition Derby live out here at the Dakota County Fair. And it'll be coming back again tomorrow night come on out to Dakota County Fair. Free admission to come out to the fair. And only just a couple bucks to come see this spectacular show. One of the best demolition derbies you will see in all of Minnesota. And Saturday night as well, you have the big heavy hitters on those nights. Full fields of cars for all of those classes. And we're going to see some. Tonight we saw a limousine demolition derby. Tomorrow we're going to see some lawnmower demolition derbies. We're going to toss it down the track as they announce some of the drivers.
Rocking the Old Glory paint job. On his way in, he's also out of Farmington, Minnesota. Near one of your hometown. In the 0-0, giving up for Skylar Raymond. In the 88, all blacked out. One of your local hometown boys from Boston, Noah Halverson. In our raffle car, he's heading off to boot camp real soon. That is Wyatt Panaszewski. Out of Morristown, Minnesota in the 37. Give it up for Nicholas Rees. He says he hails out of the Derby capital of Minnesota. In the number 8, he's on his way in. Let's give it up and make some noise for our final Mighty Mini coming in this evening, Skylar Gregor. Everyone knows about it. From the Queen of England to the hounds of hell. And if I catch it coming down my way, I'm gonna serve it to you. And that ain't what you want to hear, but that's what I'll do. And the feeling coming from my bones says find out right. And here is the Mighty Mini class as we get ready. They are all lined up. 6 trucks here for the Mighty Mini class. 4 of these drivers from Farmington. And that yellow truck in the center was a fan picked out in the audience during commercial break. Military personnel going off to boot camp here, he said, in a couple weeks. And have you ever heard of a prize to be able to be in a demolition derby truck? A lot of these trucks pretty clean as they do the countdown, and they are all backing up here. As we mentioned, a lot of these trucks clean. Oh, near big collision here, and first big hit comes from the number 8. Big hit here by the 00. A beautiful patriotic paint scheme. Some of these trucks are holding up pretty strong by some of the early collisions. Oh, just a near miss by the number 8. Oh, almost sideswipes the 88. Oh, and it's kind of a driver's side door on that number 11. Dirt's flying. Oh, big hit by that 23 right into the front end of the 37. Holy smokes! The biggest hit of the night by far. And those trucks continue to keep going. That number 8. Oh, another one. You can see this track is drying out, especially with
the drought that we've been seeing here in Minnesota, this track is fast, and a lot of these drivers are being able to build the speed to get some of these heavy collisions you normally would not see at most demolition derbies. Another big hit by the number 8. Throws the 88 up on the bankment, double zeros hard in the passenger side door to that number 8. Here comes the yellow machine. A little tap to the 37, that double zero hits the 88 off the embankment. All cars still in it so far. Another big passenger door hit that caved in that side from the number 23. Double zero lining up here with another hit. Oh, big hit again by the number 8 into the side of that 23. That 8 car so far has had no mercy, and his front end is holding up better than you would expect for the amount of hits that he has given us so far. Another hit by the 11 to the front of the 37. As 37 breaks his stick, first one out, big hit. Whoa, way up on the embankment. Flagman jumps down. Big hit by that double zero. Oh, another one by the 88 into the rear driver's side tire. As we mentioned, these cars building some strong speed as that 8 is trying to get off in the embankment. I think that car would still drive. It's still, all the wheels are still moving. He's just stuck where he is. That 8 still trying to get down from the embankment. That yellow car looking for a hit. Gonna give it to the 23 as that double zero tries to square up with the 88. The 88 drives by. I don't know if people are gonna want that 8 to get off the embankment, but if he's able to do so, he's been giving a lot of damage to a lot of people. You can see that driver trying to sway that truck off the embankment. And you can see that steam just pouring out of the front of that engine. As another hit by the 88. Oh, another hit. That 23 gets wrapped around the 11 and gonna come up and sideswipe the 88. 23's up on the embankment, able to back it down. Here comes a hit. The beautiful patriotic paint scheme sideswipes the yellow truck. You can see that 23, that rear end axle falling apart on him. That stick is broken on the number 8. You can tell he broke that stick, was not very happy about it. Looks like we're gonna have about 3 cars left in here. That 88 still trying to get his car going, but is on the clock. You can see the steam coming out of the radiator hose out of that 23. It looks like that double zero is still moving. He has not slowed down at all. And the 88 is done. You can see he's hitting the steering wheel, not very happy with that one. Was not able to get the car going. We still have 3 cars left out here. As you see some of the exhaust flames flying out of the hood of the number 23. And that double zero is just staying alive, tapping both of his opponents to be able to stay in the lead. You can see that 23 is getting upset inside the car, just trying to get the car going. It's that double zero looking for another hit in the rear of the yellow machine. Some more flames coming out of the exhaust. And you can see him reaching up for that stick. And the raffle winner, third place, And second place to the 23. The champion in the 00. His truck did not slow down at all, and the driver's running over to congratulate him on that victory. We're going to get a quick interview. I'm going to ask my replay crew if we saw a good shot of that 8 car flying up on the embankment. A lot of our flag guys had to really jump out of the way. That was probably one of the strongest hits we have seen all night as we come down to talk to the 00 driver out of Farmington, just right down the road from here, to be able to talk to him.
Dude, madman, right? This is one of those $100 handshakes just for giving us a great show out there. I tell you what, were the 4 barrels stuck open, or were you just having fun, or what?
You know what, I don't know. Well, I was doing great the entire time. Well, before I come out here, it ran great. It wouldn't fire up, or it wouldn't stay idling, so I just had to stay on, hammer down. Hey, we're putting out a people for the show. You know what, I can think a lot of people, all my friends back there, they know who they are, my girlfriend, especially Brianna. I want to give a shout out to Christopher Anderson. It's his 30th birthday today, everybody. Come on, let's give him a shout out! Woo!
I love seeing the adrenaline. I love seeing the great show out here. Great work. Skyler, where'd he go? Where's Mr. Raymond? He was here a second ago. Gonna get a couple words out of him. We'll start with you, Wyatt. How's that sound? You hooked now?
Dude, that was so fun.
I tell you what, I know you got to go away to boot camp, and you're going to be serving. If you're ever home during one of our derbies, you give us a call that you're coming back. We'll put you in another car. How's that sound, my man?
That'd be fantastic. I'd love to it.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time. You get a little bit of hardware to hang on the wall. Throw your hands together for Wyatt up here doing an awesome job. Skyler Raymond, get over here, bud. Great work. This isn't the first time I've interviewed you right here in this dirt, is it?
No, it's not.
Well, I tell you what, I had to interview your old man enough times, and I don't want to do that anymore. So here we are with Skyler. How many first place have you taken down so far?
I don't know, a couple.
I know I've been out here once or twice with you, but you're only how old?
22.
22 years old, wrecking cars out here. Who do you want to thank?
I definitely got to thank my dad, Jolene, my brother, Pops and Granny, Skymar Ranch, just everyone who helps me along the way. Without you guys, it wouldn't be possible, so thank you so much.
All right, throw your hands together for Skyler Raymond doing an awesome job. You're going to have more trophies than your old man real soon if you don't already.
Bone connects to the shin bone connects to the knee bone. Now hear the word of the Lord. Yeah, this is love. So I wrap my bone. This is love. This is love. We connect. connected to the thigh bone connected to the hip bone connected to the backbone. Hear the word of the Lord. Look at your bone. The beat of the drum. Crash us the bone, get back, get tossed, drum. Use these bones, baby. All alone. Come on, baby. I gotta get home, baby. Round my bone. Round my bone. Round my bone. Round my bone. Right to my bone. The neck bone. The neck bone connects to the head bone. Head bone connects to the headphones. You dig what I mean? Okay, look at blood. Accepting love. The world can do without it. Got beaten in this cage. Got beaten in this cage. Woo! You keep on beating and make it run around my bone. Round 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 my I'm almost home. There's a 7-Eleven. I gotta get home. I gotta get to heaven. Heaven. Yeah. Up there. I gotta get up there.
from it all like a blind man. Sat on a fence, but it don't work. Keep coming up with love, but it's so slashed and torn.
Jenny Case. Jenny Case.
And now everybody to the dance floor. And now everybody to the dance floor.
Dakota County Fair. As we just saw in the Mighty Mini, what a hit was that! Biggest hit of the night. Some big collisions out on the track this evening, and they mainly came from the Mighty Mini class. You can see how much speed some of these cars are getting. One more class left here tonight as they are starting to take the field. That last one was definitely exciting. The winner out of Farmington, the 00 Patriotic truck, was able to capture the victory out of this one. Looks like we have 3 trucks for this next and final competition of the evening.
In the P00 truck or Suburban. Out of Montgomery, let's give it up for Dan Bradeen. In the number 27 van, he's out of Farmington, Adam Olson. In the Aspen Electric van, he's out of Farmington, it's TJ Kramer.
Pack it up, pack it in, let me begin. That's a sin. I won't ever slack up. Punk, you better back up. Try and play the role and you're the whole crew will act up. Get up, stand up. Come on, throw your hands up if you got the feeling. Jump up, touch the ceiling. Monsters of funk.
We got 2 trucks yet to enter. They're working on it. We'll give them a second.
I got more rhymes than this cops at a Dunkin' Donut shop. Sure enough, I got props from the kids on the hill. Plus my mom and my pops. I came to get down. I came to get down. So get out your seat and jump around. Jump around. Jump around, jump around, jump up and get down. Jump, 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 jump.
You can see on your televisions that 144X trying to fire. Looks like we have 2 more trucks that are scheduled to yet come out tonight. You can see someone underneath there looking at that one, the 144X. of Denny Meyer out of Hampton, Minnesota. There's another one trying to get started. It was not, can't really tell which number that one is. But they are giving them a minute so far. What a great night so far. Beautiful stands out here at the Dakota County Fair. So many people excited to see these demolition derbies. I was talking with one of the event organizers, and I was told that Dakota County does demolition derbies like no one else. And this is my first time coming out to the Dakota County Fair Demo Derby. I've been to other counties in the area where they've done some demolition derbies, and this is quite the show, quite the audience that they have here tonight. Great community event to come out, and this is not the only night for the Demolition Derby. If you still want to come out and see one of these shows live, they will have it also Friday night and Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Looks like we have another truck that was able to make it out, and looks like he might have stalled right at the entrance. We'll see if he's able to make it out there. Not sure on that other truck here. That's this number 67. Looks like he stalled coming out to the line. The 67, Molitor out of Hampton. Looks like he's going to get it started. You can tell that truck before has been in a demolition derby. Has a new bed on it, though. Looks like a new bed on it. And it looks like that other truck, I believe it was the 177, might be a scratch tonight. Not able to get it started, but as we mentioned, we have 2 more nights of competition, so hopefully he can get that truck started before then. As we get ready for the countdown, 7 trucks out here for the final event of the evening. This event being called Limited Trucks, which stands for just limited weld trucks. So you can see some of them on the front end, especially the red truck, some of them chained up in the front, some of the extra supported welds other than the roll cage and the sidebars, and some of the protective gear for all of these drivers. These companies do a great job at making sure these drivers stay safe during demolition derbies. As the green flags are in there, they're going to start the countdown here.
Crowd, let's give some noise for our final heat tonight! In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, green flag, drivers, green flag!
As these trucks back up pretty quickly. Oh, big hit early by the pod truck. Looks to be like either a 80s style Chevy Suburban or Dodge Ram Charger. Quite a few pretty big vans in this one. And it looks like most of the vans are brand new too. These pickups have been in these before, and they're looking strong. As we said earlier, with just the drought that we've been having, this track is still really dry, even though they've been wetting it down. These trucks are staying quick, and with a quick track is big hits, such as that big one by the pod truck to the 00. Oh, big sledgehammer hit. Dirt's flying into the stands to the 44. The 44 is building momentum here, looking for a strong hit, misses the 24. As a strong side swipe to the white van. Up on the embankment goes the 67, and the pod truck stuffs it in the back. As we see a group of the big vans kind of stuck over here in the side. All the trucks still in it. The pod truck looks to be broken in the left front. trying to get that car going, trying to put it in reverse. Wheels are spinning, but no movement on that truck. Oh, looks like he's starting to back up here. The pickup trucks are pushing around some of these big vans. Ooh, big hit to the rear end of that pod truck. Right in the rear wheel, holds it together as the van hits the front end of the 42. Does not phase him whatsoever. Strong hit though by that 00 in the front end. That 00 might be dead. You can kind of see the front end as the B, I cannot tell that number. I think it's BD, it says on the door, the number 37 holding strong. The pod truck starts rolling again. I think that 00 might be done. That front end looks pretty banged up in the front. No one has broken a stick yet, as now we're seeing from the far side. Looks like the 44 has now broke his stick. He's right by the entrance. First one out. 00 is trying to get started again. As we're getting ready for another big hit by the 44X into the right rear of the pod truck as they all group together on the far side of the stadium. As we mentioned, with some of these welded and bolted trucks, a big group of them try to aim for the tires. That's the best way to kill your opponent in some of these competitions. These trucks are built strong for these competitions. As it looks like we're going to get another hit in the back of the red. Oh, and the front end of the 00, and another big hit by the pickup truck to the B37. 44 tried to go for the pod truck, didn't make it. 37 avoids the pod truck. As that red truck starts to stall out onto the track. Definitely a busted radiator in that one. You can see the steam coming out of the front end. The 00 white truck, after you can see that severely damaged front end, breaks his stick. Looks like we have a few pickup trucks still left out here. We have the pod truck that looked almost he was going to be out first. He's still holding pretty strong. That 44.6 seems to be the strongest. He was one of the trucks that was a little late coming out. But he is staying strong so far. The pod truck driver waving his arms. Looks to be everything okay. The red truck starts and another hit in the side door and by the wheel. We still have 3 strong trucks left in it. Another hit by the B9 truck. You can see the wheels on the 44 in the front starting to wiggle a little bit. They're swaying back and forth while driving. And it looks like the white truck has lost his front tires. Just flat tires. Wheels are still intact. And it's going to come down to 3. 2 of these trucks were brand new when we started today, and it doesn't look like that anymore. The red van pushes the white one, slow on brakes, hits the embankment. Pickup truck trying hard against the B truck. But all 3 of them are continuing to go. Once again, it's going to come down to the last truck to make contact. Point right now is in the red truck's favor after contact with the 44X. trucks are trying to set up for a big hit. That red truck still has some speed. Here comes a hit right into the embankment. The crowd cheering up on its feet. All three of them still stay in it as the red truck becomes the meat in the sandwich between the pickup and the white van.
Place in the P00, Dan Ferdine, fourth place.
So in the POD truck, fourth place for him as he finally breaks his stick after running out of the clock. And that white, all white van trying to make contact with the red van. As it looks like we might see another big hit. Wasn't able to build much momentum from the 44 truck. All three trucks continue to be rolling. 44 seems to be the truck with still the most power so far. You can see the dirt flying. Pushing the red truck all around. But the white and red are holding their own so far. Another rear end to the pickup truck. That white truck's doing everything he can to push him over the berm, and that red truck's gonna help him. Stacked, head to toe, pushing that 44 truck, and he's pushing right back. Dominating performance so far by that 44X. All four wheels still up. Axle still seems to be in place. Able to steer, and he has speed still going throughout this area. A hit into the driver's side wheel, front wheel. Flag man waved it off. That was not a driver door hit. Once again, a driver door hit not allowed here in any demolition derby. And here comes another hit from the rear end. He's gonna miss. He's gonna hit the 00. But that's gonna line up the pickup truck for a great hit, as well as the red van. Strong hit. As a tire explodes on the rear end of the white van. You can see the passenger wheel of the white van completely blown out now. And that's gonna make things tough for him moving forward. You can see blown radiator out of the front end of the 44X, just pouring right out of the front end of that truck. That other truck, the Kramer 00, is still, or is out of the competition, but I don't think the 44X has much steering left. He keeps driving forward and backwards, but he is not able to get, he cannot steer that whatsoever. Red truck is stalled. He's going to break his stick. Third place to the red truck. It's going to all come down to the 27 or the 44X. Both of them are still rolling. Neither of them can steer. So we'll see if they are able to make contact and see which one will make the last hit. I believe the 44X currently the leader by the last person to make contact with the truck. You can see that. You can see the rear wheel on the truck, and he's going to try to steer it around. He has no tires left. And he is just trying to build momentum, now trying to go forward. His best bet would probably be go in reverse, as the 44 is trying to get over, trying to get around, not able to do so. As we mentioned, that 44 has no steering left, but he still has plenty of power and drive in that truck. These two trucks are still trying to make competition, as that's going to be it. The red flag is flying, as it looks like we might get a hit here, but red flag is out. And that'll be it for both of these trucks. Let's see who they announce as the winner. I believe the last hit was the 44X. But we will find out.
Official ruling. 27 animals in second place, and your champion, wheeling it down with no steering, is 44X.
It's a 44X, officially your winner tonight. As you see the drivers getting out of their trucks, hard-fought battle for all of the classes tonight. We have seen some great carnage. They're gonna toss it down and get a quick interview with some of the drivers here tonight and the winner.
67, Matt Molitor, hard hitter. But he's got to pick up all those empty beer cans he knocked out. Andy, get on over here. I don't think you had steering after about 5 hits there. I don't know what happened, but you wheeled it right down. Did a great job. Seen you pound it away. Did you have fun? Let's start there.
Gotta have fun, man.
Well, I would hope not. I tell you what, you ran good. You really ran good. There was a lot of talent behind that wheel. How long have you been doing this? Just give me an estimate.
22 years, maybe, I don't know, 14.
14, he says. I tell you what, let's start with who you want to thank, bud.
Well, with my family, my wife, kids, everything for putting up with me, and mom and dad, everybody, in-laws, everything. It's awesome.
All right, well, you guys ran great. It was bum deal with Danny out there. I seen him trying to get it going, but you know how these things happen. You've been in his place, and he's been in your place out here. We're going to send you home with a little bit of hardware. I tell you what, awesome time seeing you. Thanks for making it out. I really appreciate it. Everybody throw your hands together for Andy Myers out here, throwing down in the truck class for you guys. Don't forget, we got 2 more nights of Demolition Derby right here at the Dakota County Fair, 7:30. And let's give away some money.
Thank you, everybody, for participating in the 50-50 raffle tonight, supporting Farmington Youth Hockey, and also
awesome. Thank you guys, everyone, for watching tonight here at the Dakota County Fair. Man, we had some exciting action so far. Let's get to some of our highlights. We started tonight with some of our, it would be the youth class, the youth compact. Quite a few different drivers in that competition. As we see some of the highlights here from our first competition. A lot of these drivers pretty young. You can see some of their parents are passengers in this class. Some strong hits here. Some of these drivers as young as 9 and 10 years old. Was talking to some of them beforehand. Some big hits tonight.
Thank you so much, and we'll see you Friday and Saturday night for more Demolition Derby.
As we continue to move on, we then went to the limousine class. 2 trucks in that, or 2 limousines in that one. That was the number 26C of Tony Effins out of Lakeville, and the 25 of Tanner Dafferson, I'm sorry, out of Gillsville. And that 25 had dominance over that 26 the entire competition. Then we went on to the 80s. Those were the 80s bolt and chain. This car is a little bit stronger. 4 cars in this competition. And it looks like that Cadillac in the 911 held strong all night long with some very good strategy. Trying to keep his hits towards the back end. Kept the nose clean most of the evening. And with that strong, solid steel chrome bumper, was able to push over his opponent to win that competition. Then we went on to the limited trucks. Large field in this one, 7 different trucks, and these trucks had speed, and that speed led to some big hits throughout the evening. The 8 flying way up on the track. He was definitely by far the best one of the night, but that 00 was able to hold on and take the victory in that class, knocking out all 6 of his opponents. Then we went on to the limited weld trucks, and this was a big show here at the end. Quite a few of these brand new full-size trucks, or vans if you wish to call them. They put on quite the show, but these pickup trucks strong all night long, and that 44X was able to hold on for the evening to be able to pick up that final victory of the Dakota County Fair here on a Thursday night, as we see some of those final hits. And that's going to do it here for us tonight here at the Dakota County Fair. Remember, come back to Dakota County Fair on Friday and Saturday night. Free admission into the fair. You can check out all of the animals, all of the booths. Check out Dakota Village, a very cool area here at the fair. All completely free to be able to do. So definitely come out the next 2 nights to be able to do that. If you cannot make it out, make sure you watch us live here on Burnsville.tv or on any of your local access TV stations. Thank you, everyone, to our crew, Jay, Keandre, Trevor, Dalton, Logan, Ken, everyone, for being able to put on such a large production here at the county fair. We will see you tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. here at the Dakota County Fair for Demolition Derby Round 2. Have a good night, everyone.